Welcome back to the Charge Go channel. In this video, we're going to do a range test for you guys of the Rivian R1T. Right now, we're at 90%. Right now, it's on conserve mode, so it says 296 miles of range are available. See, if we change the mode to, let's say, all-purpose, which changes it back to a four-wheel drive, the range goes down to 272 miles. Whoops, oh, it's still going down. 200, let's see what it settles on. 269. 269 miles of range and all-purpose. We put it back to conserve. It's going to lower the ride height. Now it's going to go up back to the 292 or 296 that we were seeing earlier. So now we're going to drive this to Vegas actually and see if it holds true this range. We're going to drive from Los Angeles, so that's about 280 miles for us. But now it's saying 296 miles of range are available. So if we go here, if we set the ARIA result right here, let's see, it's calculating the route, and it automatically added a charging spot halfway. So it's a Rivian Adventure Network charging stop. If we take it out, actually, let's see if it'll work. See, it says charging required. So even though it says I have 296 miles of range, it's 267 miles to our destination. It's saying I'll still run out of charge by the time I get there. Now, this may be because it takes into account the elevation changes and the need for more range for the elevation changes, but we'll see exactly what range we're at once we hit the charging spot. So to Barstow, 151 miles, and right now we have 296 miles of range. So we'll see if that holds true. We'll keep you guys posted. All right, guys, we're here at Barstow, California. We're going to the Rivian Adventure Network charger, and you can see that we have right here 171 miles of range. So a lot more than we expected to have at this point. So the Rivian range held up pretty good. So I was giving probably a pretty conservative estimate early on. But now we're here, and it's our first time actually using a Rivian charger. So we'll tell you how our experience goes. See the speeds we're getting, guys? 513 miles an hour. Down. All right, guys, we finished charging at the Rivian Adventure Network charger. We got really great speeds. We got about 41 kilowatts of charge. And now we're gonna set the destination to see how much range we're getting. So we're going to ARIA Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Right now we're at 266 miles of range at 80% battery. And it's saying we'll get there with 66 miles of range left. We have 157 miles of distance, but 266 miles of range. So that's a little interesting that it's saying we'll get there with only 66 miles left. So we'll see if that holds true. We are going through a hilly area, but let's see how accurate that is once we get there. So we just parked in the ARIA parking, and we have now 77 miles of range left. So the mileage coming in was a little conservative. So we have more mileage than we expected. All right, guys, after 3 days in the Vegas heat, we lost some range in the battery. So you can see it's at 65 miles of range right now. When we got here, it was at 77 or 78. So that's what the heat does to the battery. You lose some range while not even doing anything with the car. All right, guys, we just charged up at the Electrify America station here in Las Vegas by the Caesars Palace. We're at 286 miles of range, 85% battery. Now we're gonna try to make it back to LA. The Rivian is saying we need to stop at 2 charging stations to make it most efficient, but we're gonna see if we could get away with just stopping at 1 and see how fast we could get there and if the range estimate here is accurate. We'll keep you guys posted. All right, guys, we just got to the Rivian charging station here in Barstow, and look at the range right here. We have 21 miles of range left at 6% battery capacity. So it used up a lot of more range than expected actually getting here. But let's charge it up right now. We just charged up at the Rivian Adventure Network charging station here in Barstow, California. We're at 245 miles of range. That's 74% of the battery. And we're gonna get to LA, which is 118 miles away. And it's saying we're gonna have 99 miles of range left when we get there. So let's see if that holds true. All right, guys, we're back in Los Angeles. We're about to take our exit to our destination we were set to go to. And you can see here we're at 97 miles of range with 29% battery left.